Aita for making a scene at the airport. Oh, this happened yesterday. And I'm still fuming. I-33F was at the airport for an international flight. I got there super early because I hate the stress of rushing through security. The line was long, but moving steadily. Everyone was waiting patiently. Except for one guy. Out of nowhere, this man, probably mid-40s, wearing a suit and carrying a fancy briefcase, breezed past the entire line, and tried to cut in right at the front. The TSA agent briefly questioned him. But the guy said something about being late for a very important meeting. And just like that, they let him through. I couldn't believe it. I said, loudly enough for others to hear, "Oh. So the rest of us just wasted our time lining up, huh?" A few people murmured in agreement, but most stayed quiet. The TSA agent glared at me and said, "He's got priority clearance." Here's the thing, this guy didn't have priority clearance. I overheard him earlier while we were waiting to remove our shoes, saying he missed his first flight because he was at the bar too long. He was bragging about it. I wasn't going to let this slide. I raised my voice and said, "Priority clearance doesn't cover cutting the line because you were drinking, does it?" The guy turned around, rolled his eyes, and said, "Some of us have places to be. Unlike you." That set me off. I told him it was rude to assume his time was more valuable than everyone else's, and that if he wanted to skip the line, he should plan his day better. The TSA agent told me to calm down and move along, but by now people behind me were chiming in, backing me up. The guy eventually walked off without another word. But now I feel like maybe I overreacted. My partner, who was with me, thinks I should have just let it go because it's not worth the hassle. A few people clapped when I said my piece, but others looked annoyed that I held up the line for a mini drama. So, Aita for calling him out and making a scene, or should I have just swallowed my pride and let it slide?